Here are superheroes and their MBTI personality types. Number 1. Thor. Love for action and adventure. Thor's love for action and adventure is a defining characteristic of ESTPs. Throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU), Thor seeks out battles and thrives in challenging situations. He is often seen rushing headlong into danger, embracing the thrill of combat and the adrenaline rush of intense situations. Extroverted and social. As an extrovert, Thor enjoys being in the company of others and easily forms connections with people. He is outgoing, charismatic, and often takes on a leadership role in various situations, rallying his allies and inspiring them with his enthusiasm. Real-time problem solving. ESTPs are known for their ability to assess situations in real time and make quick decisions. Throughout the MCU, Thor exhibits his capacity for on-the-spot problem-solving, reacting swiftly to changing circumstances during battles and critical moments. Sensory awareness and physicality. As the god of thunder, Thor possesses heightened senses and physical abilities. ESTPs are often in tune with their physical surroundings and have a strong awareness of their bodies. Thor's skill in combat, his exceptional strength, and his proficiency with his enchanted hammer Mjolnir demonstrates his strong sensory awareness and physical prowess. Competitive nature. ESTPs are naturally competitive, and Thor exemplifies this trait in his desire to prove himself and be recognized for his achievements. His rivalry with his brother Loki, his aspirations to become a worthy king, and his determination to be a powerful hero are all indications of his competitive drive. Impulsive and risk-taking. Thor's impulsiveness and risk-taking tendencies are consistent with the ESTP personality. He often acts on his instincts and emotions, even if it means breaking rules or traditions. This impulsiveness sometimes leads to unintended consequences, but it also showcases his bold and daring nature. Adaptability and resourcefulness. ESTPs are adaptable individuals who can think on their feet and quickly adjust to new circumstances. Thor's encounters with different worlds, cultures, and challenges in the MCU demonstrate his resourcefulness and ability to adapt to various situations. Emotional depth and growth. While ESTPs are often focused on the present and immediate thrill, Thor's character undergoes significant emotional growth throughout the MCU. He faces loss, failure, and self-doubt, which adds depth to his character and showcases his capacity for introspection and personal development. Number 2. Batman. Batman, also known as Bruce Wayne, is often associated with the INTJ personality type. Here's why. Batcomputer and analytical skills. Batman's extensive use of the Batcomputer in the Batcave demonstrates his analytical thinking and reliance on data and information to solve crimes. He gathers clues, analyzes evidence, and uses deductive reasoning to unravel mysteries, as seen in Batman the Animated Series and various comic book storylines. Strategic planning. In the film The Dark Knight, Batman demonstrates his strategic planning skills during the elaborate heist at the beginning of the movie. He anticipates the Joker's actions and formulates a plan to capture him, showcasing his INTJ trait of thinking multiple steps ahead. Emotional control. In Batman Begins, Bruce Wayne maintains emotional control even when confronted with difficult situations. For example, he suppresses his fear of bats to overcome his phobia and transform into a symbol of hope and justice. Gadgets and innovation. Batman's ingenuity and innovation are evident in his various gadgets, such as the Batarang, grappling gun, and Batmobile. These inventions showcase his ability to utilize technology to enhance his crime-fighting capabilities. Sacrifice and idealism. In The Dark Knight Rises, Batman's willingness to sacrifice himself to protect Gotham from a nuclear threat exemplifies his INTJ trait of pursuing his ideals and upholding his moral code. Strategic collaboration. Batman often collaborates with allies like Alfred, Lucius Fox, and the Bat Family to achieve his objectives. He values their expertise and contributions, showcasing his INTJ trait of seeking competent allies to support his mission. Contingency plans. In the Tower of Babel comic arc, Batman has a series of contingency plans to neutralize each member of the Justice League in case they were ever to go rogue. This exemplifies his foresight and preparedness, anticipating future scenarios. Long-term vision for Gotham. Throughout various storylines, Batman's long-term vision for Gotham's future is consistent. He strives to create a city free from crime and corruption, where citizens can live safely, reflecting his INTJ trait of having a well-defined purpose. Struggles with vulnerability. In Batman the Animated Series, Batman grapples with his vulnerability and fear of loss, especially when it comes to his relationships with others. His introspective moments showcase his emotional complexity and depth. Independence and introversion. Batman's preference for working alone is a characteristic INTJ trait. While he values his allies, he often operates as a lone vigilante, relying on his own abilities and intelligence to achieve his goals. Number 3. Captain America. Captain America, also known as Steve Rogers, is often associated with the ISFJ personality type. Let's explore more specific aspects of Captain America's character and behavior that align with the ISFJ personality. Duty and responsibility. ISFJs are known for their strong sense of duty and responsibility. Captain America exemplifies this trait through his unwavering commitment to protecting others, even before gaining his superhuman abilities. He willingly volunteered for the super soldier serum experiment because of his sense of duty to serve his country. Service-oriented. ISFJs are often drawn to roles where they can be of service to others. As Captain America, Steve Rogers dedicates his life to defending the innocent, standing up for justice, and serving as a symbol of hope and inspiration to his fellow citizens. Compassionate and empathetic. Captain America's compassion and empathy are central to his character. He deeply cares for his friends and allies, and he is always willing to put their well-being above his own. His ability to connect with people on an emotional level makes him a relatable and beloved hero. Tradition and values. ISFJs tend to value tradition and adhere to a set of personal values. Captain America embodies traditional American values such as courage, honor, and selflessness. He represents the ideal of the American hero, which is rooted in these timeless virtues. Integrity and moral code. Captain America is known for his unwavering integrity and strong moral code. He consistently does what he believes is right, even if it goes against popular opinion or puts him at odds with authority figures. Modesty and humility. ISFJs often prefer to work behind the scenes and may downplay their accomplishments. Captain America is a humble hero who does not seek recognition or fame for his actions. He is more focused on quietly doing what needs to be done to protect others. Sensing and practicality. ISFJs tend to be practical and grounded in reality. Captain America's military background and tactical skills showcase his ability to assess situations with a practical mindset, making him a valuable asset in combat situations. Reserved and introverted identity. Despite his role as a public figure, Captain America maintains a reserved and introverted identity. He values his privacy and often prefers to keep his personal thoughts and emotions to himself. Loyalty and dependability. ISFJs are known for their loyalty and dependability. Captain America is fiercely loyal to his friends, allies, and the principles he holds dear. He can always be counted on to support and protect those he cares about. Pragmatic decision-making. ISFJs are pragmatic decision-makers who rely on their past experiences and values to guide their choices. Captain America's decisions are often grounded in practicality and his commitment to doing what is best for the greater good. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. Iron Man. Iron Man, also known as Tony Stark, is often associated with the ENTP personality type. Let's explore more specific aspects of Iron Man's character and behavior that align with the ENTP personality. Inventive and innovative. ENTPs are known for their inventiveness and creativity. Tony Stark's brilliance as an engineer and inventor is a central aspect of his character. He constantly pushes the boundaries of technology, creating advanced suits and gadgets that give him a competitive edge as Iron Man. Extroverted and charismatic. Tony Stark is an extroverted character who enjoys the limelight and is often the center of attention. His charisma and wit make him a compelling public figure, both as Tony Stark, the billionaire playboy, and as Iron Man, the superhero. Quick-witted and sharp-tongued. ENTPs are renowned for their quick wit and sharp tongues. Tony Stark's humor, sarcasm, and playful banter are integral to his personality, adding depth and charm to his character. Big picture thinker. ENTPs are big picture thinkers who enjoy exploring possibilities and envisioning future scenarios. Tony Stark's visionary mindset is evident in his ambitious projects, such as the Avengers Initiative, and his desire to create a better world through technology. Strategic planning and problem solving. As an ENTP, Tony Stark excels at strategic planning and problem solving. He can analyze complex situations rapidly and come up with innovative solutions, both in his business endeavors and as a superhero. Risk-taker and fearless. ENTPs are known for their willingness to take risks and embrace challenges. Tony Stark's fearlessness is evident in his bravery as Iron Man, fearlessly confronting powerful adversaries to protect others. Open-minded and adaptable. ENTPs are open-minded and adaptable individuals. Tony Stark's character demonstrates his ability to adapt to new situations, whether it's facing new enemies or learning from his past mistakes to evolve as a person. Controversial and rebellious. ENTPs often challenge established norms and conventions. Tony Stark's rebellious and nonconformist nature is evident in his refusal to follow strict rules and his tendency to question authority. Entrepreneurial spirit. ENTPs possess an entrepreneurial spirit and are known for their ability to spot opportunities for growth and innovation. Tony Stark's success as a tech entrepreneur and CEO of Stark Industries reflects this aspect of his personality. Complex and multifaceted. ENTPs are complex individuals with diverse interests and talents. Tony Stark's character showcases various dimensions, from his genius-level intellect and technical skills to his vulnerabilities and personal struggles. Number 5. Spider-Man. Spider-Man, also known as Peter Parker, is often associated with the INFP personality type. Let's explore more specific aspects of the Spider-Man's character and behavior that align with the INFP personality. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. One of Spider-Man's defining characteristics is his focus on protecting his local community. As the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Peter Parker's heroism is rooted in his empathy and desire to help those closest to him, showcasing his INFP trait of compassion for others. Personal sacrifices. INFPs often prioritize the well-being of others and may make personal sacrifices to help those in need. Peter Parker's willingness to put his personal life, relationships, and even his own safety at risk to protect New York City reflects this aspect of his character. Creative use of powers. INFPs are creative thinkers who enjoy exploring new possibilities. Spider-Man's inventive and resourceful use of his spider-like abilities, such as swinging through the city on webs and using his intelligence to outsmart villains, showcases his creative problem-solving skills. Uncertainty and self-doubt. INFPs may struggle with self-doubt and uncertainty about their place in the world. Peter Parker's character grapples with feelings of inadequacy and responsibility, exemplifying the INFP trait of questioning one's purpose and identity. Emotional depth and expression. INFPs have a deep emotional depth and may be expressive about their feelings. Peter Parker's character displays a range of emotions, from humor and joy during his quips as Spider-Man to vulnerability and grief when dealing with personal losses. Idealism and belief in goodness. INFPs are driven by their idealism and belief in the inherent goodness of humanity. Spider-Man's commitment to fighting for justice, even when facing overwhelming odds, reflects his idealistic nature. Struggles with relationships. INFPs may have difficulty forming and maintaining relationships, especially when their superhero responsibilities interfere with their personal life. Peter Parker's romantic entanglements and the challenges he faces in balancing his dual life as Spider-Man exemplify this trait. Inner conflict and ethical dilemmas. INFPs may experience inner conflicts and ethical dilemmas due to their strong moral compass. Spider-Man's character often faces difficult choices where his desire to do what is right clashes with practical considerations, highlighting his ethical struggles. Relatability and reluctance as a hero. INFPs are often relatable and may feel reluctant to assume leadership roles. Peter Parker's initial reluctance to embrace his role as a superhero and his hesitations about being thrust into the spotlight align with this aspect of his character. Quest for self-identity. INFPs may go on a journey of self-discovery and self-identity. Spider-Man's character development involves his evolution from a teenage superhero navigating adolescence to a mature hero grappling with the responsibilities of adulthood, mirroring this journey of self-discovery. These videos will be really helpful for you.